Hey, welcome to the last video of topic 10. Have you guessed where I am in this picture? It's actually Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I lived there for 2 years. It was wonderful. I have nothing but good things to say about the city. It's beautiful. There's lots of stuff going on. It's very inexpensive to live there. Never visited. I highly recommend it. All right, so have you worked through this example? I have posted the solutions to this example in the lecture materials folder on Brightspace under topic 10. So if you just want to check your answers, make sure you've got everything right, you can look at that. If you want to watch a video of me going through the problem, stay tuned. Otherwise, I'll see you in topic 11. All right, so here we have grocery store, Trader Joe's, and we want to know how many people to hire, how many sales to that we'll make, and we want to look at our costs to help us understand how we will make these decisions. All right, so we have this information. We have cost of the storefront is $250 per day, and we have to pay each employee $50 per day. So here, this is our fixed cost, and this is our variable cost. All right, so fixed cost does not change depending on how much we produce. So that's 250, no matter if we sell no groceries or if we make 28 sales, always $250. Our variable cost, though, depends on how many workers we hire. We have to pay each worker $50 per day. So we're going to take the number of workers times $50, and that will give us variable cost. And for total cost, we're just adding those together. So I've got, let's see, 250, oops, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550. All right. Now, the most challenging calculation is marginal cost, but it's really not that bad. We've got change in total cost over change in quantity. And remember that changing total cost will always be equal to the cost per worker. So our change in total cost here is $50. And you can see that, right? If I go from one row to the next, every single time, my total cost is going up by $50. All right, so I've got $50 in the numerator, and then I'm going to divide that by the change in sales, right? So I've got nothing for this first row here, and then 50 divided by, that's 10 minus 0. Okay, so 50 over 10 is 5. And then I've got 50 divided by 17 minus 10. So 50 over 7, it's not a super even number, but that's $7.14. Okay, 50 over, now I've got 22 minus 17. So that's 5. 50 divided by 5 is $10. Now we've got 50. That's the change in total cost divided by 25 minus 22. So 50 divided by 3 gives me 16.67. And then I've got 50 over 50 divided by 27 minus 25, that's 2. So we've got $25. And then 50 divided by, that's going to be 1, is $50. All right, so now we've got the cost per additional sale, right? The cost for each additional sale, or our marginal cost, and it's increasing the more we produce. So we've done all of our calculations for the table. Now we can answer the questions. All right, assume that our revenue per sale is $20, okay? Revenue per sale is $20. How many workers should we hire to maximize our profits? Really, remember that we want to produce as long as revenue per sale, or we could simplify that and call that price, is greater than or equal to marginal cost. So all I need to do here is to say I only want to produce as long as my $20 revenue is higher than the cost of production. So that stops being true right here. Let's highlight that. That is the last row where my revenues are bigger than my costs, okay? My marginal revenue here is bigger than my cost. So I'm going to stop producing here with 4 workers. And that's a quantity, a number of sales of 25. Then we also want to calculate how much profit we're going to earn. So we'll have profit that's equal to total revenue minus total cost. So that's going to be $20 per sale times 25 sales minus my total cost is $450. So that gives me a profit of $50, okay? And everything in this problem is per day, so that would be $50 per day in profits. All right, now we've already done all our calculations. So now when the price changes in part B, we can just again read numbers off the table to get the answers. So in part B, we see, oh, people come to the store less often on Tuesdays than on other days. Should the store continue to stay open on Tuesdays? Okay. And how many people should we staff? How much profit will we earn? So normally we're making $50 in profit, but on Tuesday, our revenue per sale is only $8. So we're going to, again, look at our marginal cost and compare. We want to sell product as long as our revenue, $8, is higher than our cost. And that's going to stop being true right here. Okay. So for part B, okay, we're looking here at the second row in our table. We're going to hire 2 workers, produce a quantity of 17. And then for profit, that means that when we're making $8 per sale, we've got 17 sales. And then our total cost here is $350. So if you plug that into your calculator, you're going to see that you're going to end up with a negative profit of $214, a loss of $214. So that's not good, right? You're a business, you want to make money, don't want to lose money. So on Tuesdays, you're losing $214. Should you open the store on Tuesday? That's the question. Should you open the store on Tuesday, even though you're earning negative profits? And the answer is yes. Yes, you should open the store on Tuesday. Your table here is not going to lie to you, okay? Your table is not going to lie to you. So if it tells you profit maximizing output here is 17 sales, then that's the best option, because one option on this table is 0 sales, right? If the price were below $5, then you would sell 0, right? So here you should stay open. You're gonna lose $214, but that's better than closing down, because how much do you lose if you close down? If you close down, you have no revenue, but you still have this $250 fixed cost that you have to pay, right? So if you close down, your profit is going to equal negative $250. That's what happens if you close or if you produce a quantity of 0. So we're going to continue to operate on Tuesdays with negative profits because our revenues are higher than our variable costs. So even though we're not earning enough money to pay off all of our costs, we're earning some money to pay towards our fixed cost that's going to reduce our losses. All right, so let's return to that question of what's the lowest price at which you would operate, right? The lowest price at which you would continue to operate here is $5. If the price is below $5, okay, if your revenue per sale is below $5, now it's not even worth it to hire the first worker. And you will just shut down in the short run. Let me just specify that this is price or marginal revenue. Okay, so we're going to continue to operate as long as price or marginal revenue is greater than $5. Okay, and I can see that by looking here in my table. That's the lowest price at which it's worth it to hire one worker. Okay, all right, good. So hopefully this example makes sense. For topic 10, this is the only type of problem I will give you. All right, you've got some table with production, you've got a fixed cost, a variable cost, and you want to figure out how many workers you should hire to maximize your profit. All right, if you have questions, go to the discussion board. Otherwise, we'll move on to topic 11.